Hey everybody, it's Rory from ANSgear. We've got some tanks up on the table today to look at. So these are the HK483 aluminum series bottles. We've got 5 different colors, obviously black, silver, blue, red, and olive. This is your basic tank. This is your aluminum 48 cubic inch, 3000 PSI bottle. So if you're not familiar with those numbers and what they mean, 48 cubic inches is the overall volume of air that is inside the bottle that it can hold at one time. And then 3000 PSI is the pressure that that volume of air is under at its maximum filled level. All right. So this bottle can hold 48 cubic inches of air at 3000 PSI. Now, obviously, if you put 2000 PSI in it, then you're going to get less shots. You put 3000 PSI in it, you're going to get the most amount of shots from this bottle size that you can. And again, 48 cubic inches of air. So what do you get from that? Well, you get a hefty bottle. There's a reason that these are on the cheaper side. It's because they're a basic bottle geared towards people who are just getting involved or people who maybe need an extra bottle on the side. They are not very light and they don't hold a tremendous amount of air compared to a carbon fiber 68 cubic inch at 4,500 PSI. There's a big difference right there in volume and pressure. It's going to get you a lot more shots. But these are great for beginners, great for starter packages, great for secondary backup tanks. So, I mean, there's definitely a market for these. The bottle itself, like we said, 48 cubic inches. The regulator on the top is a 3000 PSI regulator. So you can't fill this up to 4,500 PSI, or you can't take this regulator off and stick it onto a bottle that is a 4,500 PSI bottle. You want to keep them married together. So you do have your gauge, which is a 0 to 5,000 gauge, but you're only going to use it from 0 to 3. You've got 2 burst discs, a 1.8K burst disc, and then a 5K burst disc on this side. So these are just safety discs that either if the regulator started to fail and the output pressure from the bottle started to get over a certain level that might damage a gun or damage property in any way, this burst disc will rupture and bleed all the air out so you don't damage anything. If you try to overfill it, this burst disc will rupture, so there's no potential problems with putting too much air into it. The output of the regulator is a standard output, somewhere between the 650 to 750 range, somewhere around in there. And it is adjustable and rebuildable. So if you need to drop the pressure a little bit, you could. If you need to fix anything inside of there, you could as well. And parts are available. As far as overall weight goes, that bottle right there, 2 pounds, 14 ounces, 14 and 5/8. So it's 2 pounds, basically 2 pounds, 15 ounces or so, 14, just over 14 and a half ounces. So we're real close to 3 pounds on that. So 2 pounds, 14, 2 pounds, 15, you're 1 ounce away from 3 pounds right there. So weight wise, it's a beefy boy right there when it comes to a 48 cubic inch bottle, but that's just what you get on this particular type of bottle. 2 pounds, 14, 3 has changed 14 and 3/4 right there. 2 pounds, 14 and 3/8. I wonder if they weigh different because of the coating they have to put on there. 2 pounds, 15. This silver one right here being like a raw aluminum or a brushed aluminum might weigh a little bit less because they don't have to put a coating of paint on the outside. 214 and 5/8. 214 and 1/4. So it's slightly less weight, but in the overall scheme of things, it's not that big a difference in weight. Well, I didn't talk about this. This is your fill valve on this side. This is where you're going to connect the fill hose, click onto this, and then fill the tank up. You do not fill these from the top like a CO2 tank. Compressed air bottles, you will fill from the side, and it fills directly into the bottle here. Colors we've got in front of us: black, silver, blue, red, and I really like this pretty olive right here. But if you're looking for a great deal on a tank, or you're looking for a secondary tank, or maybe you're just getting involved, the HKarmy 48 3000 PSI aluminum tank is a great starting option for you. Check yours out today at ANSgear.com.